Last episode, we featured Day 1 highlights of the conference. Day 2 of SciCon kicked off with 4 parallel sessions.
It is divided into capture, aquaculture, post-harvest, and cross-cutting issues.
The sessions gathered scientists, researchers, and industry stakeholders to share findings and propose science-based solutions for sustainable fisheries resource management.
The title of my study is Bioscience-Driven Innovations in Crab Aquaculture, Advancing Sustainability and Enterprise Ecosystems through Aquabusiness Incubation Program. In essence, we made some simple innovations in crab aquaculture. Basically, we have optimized the methods in, for example, stocking densities, feeding, and control of cannibalism in aquaculture production, particularly for nursery phase rearing. So DA-NFRDI conducted the Aquabusiness Incubation Program to make the fish farmers adopt these simple technologies that will actually improve production in crab aquaculture.
The title is the report on the findings of the project done by NFRDI with funding from BIFAR through the Aquatic Wildlife Management Fund for a non-detrimental finding to be conducted for certain species of shark. When we say shark, it also involves rays and chimeras. We are doing non-detrimental finding so that CITES-listed species could be traded internationally. For local trader, there's several provisions, but trading is possible. But for international trade of CITES-listed species, we do need to have a non-detrimental finding. Non-detrimental finding would state that harvesting and eventual trading of this species will not harm the population in the wild. So there would be no possible extinction in the future while doing the trade for this species.
The title of my presentation is the Harvest Strategies for Decapterus macarellus, a science-based approach to sustainable management. Sinuri ng aming NSAP team yung estado ng galunggong dito sa FMA6. FMA6 is mula sa Region 1, Region 3, 4A, and Mimaropa, kasama ang NCR at saka yung ating CAR. So base sa naging resulta ng aming pag-aaral, ito ay paubos na. 18% na lang ang nasa dagat. So ang ating SAG, Technical Working Group, and then Management Board ng FMA6 ay nagbalangkas ng mga plano at mga polisiya kung paano mai-improve yung status. So dun sa presentation, hinighlight kung ano yung management option na pinili ng ating mga stakeholders, kung saan sila pinulong at sa bandang huli, nakapili sila na kailangan i-reduce ng 45% yung kanilang current fishing effort. Nang sa gayon is ma-improve yung ating stock at maitaas siya sa level ng 35%, which is yung ating tina-target for the next 5 years.
The parallel sessions were followed by the Spotlight competition.
We invited the BIFAR scholars to present their theses or dissertations.
What's new in this SciCon is the first presentation of the Valladolid Award in honor of Dr. Deogracias Villamin Valladolid, regarded as the father of fisheries education in the Philippines. The award honors individuals whose leadership and contributions have left a legacy on fisheries science and education. Dr. Lilian Garcia, former executive director of NFRDI, became the first ever recipient for her leadership in building NFRDI during its formative years, expanding the workforce, growing its pool of scientists, strengthening systems, and guiding the Institute to earn an unqualified opinion rating from the Commission on Audit. Under her watch, DA-NFRDI became one of the top performing agencies in DA.
Ang aking motivation kung bakit na-inspire tayo na i-lead yung NFRDI na maibigay nila yung kanilang mabuti para sa ating industry, sa ating mga kababayan, ay more on spiritual. Ako'y naniniwala ng paglilingkod natin sa tao. Unang-una, paglilingkod natin sa Lord. Kapag yun ang motivation ng isang tao sa kanyang pagtatrabaho, lagi niya ibibigay ang kanyang best, hindi siya mapapagod, hindi siya easily magdi-discourage. Araw-araw, the Lord must be seen in our lives through our services.
The closing program of the 11th Fisheries Scientific Conference included the awarding of Best Scientific Posters and Spotlight Presentations. The study, Functional Analysis of WSSV025 gene in the pathogenicity of white spot syndrome virus in Peneus monodon by Chanel Manito won first place in the Best Poster competition.
The WSSV or yung white spot syndrome virus, it is considered as the most devastating pathogen in shrimp aquaculture. So it results to about 100% mortality, which is masakit po para sa mga farmers. So for my study, we have employed PS2 hybrid tsaka dsRNA silencing po. Nag-target kami ng specific gene. Apo. At ang result po nung sa pag-silence namin is talagang na-degrade yung WSSV when it comes po sa pag-replicate ng virus. So, magagamit po siyang reference para sa mga RNAi na targeted strategies as well as antibodies para maiwasan or mabawasan yung impact na white spot syndrome virus.
Getting second and third spots were studies titled Population Dynamics and Management of Greater Lizardfish in Fisheries Management Area 6, Philippines by Maureen Noses, and Blue Swimming Crab, Stock Response to Fisheries Improvement Measures by Joan Garcia. For the Spotlight competition, Sheila May Torrente bagged first place with her study that explores the development of chitosan microparticles infused with fish amino acid to serve as biostimulant in seaweed tissue culture.
We chose po chitosan for its antimicrobial properties, and fish amino acid po is known for as a fertilizer po. We extracted chitosan from crab shell and squid pen, and then we encapsulated the fish amino acid from these chitosan microparticles. We developed po a biostimulant that is designed to enhance the growth and resilience of seaweed in tissue culture. We chose seaweed because it is the #1 aquaculture commodity po sa Philippines. However, the industry po faces growing threats such as ice disease and epiphyte infestations. So this research po highlights a vital step forward in sustainable aquaculture and marine conservation.
Winning second place was Riza May Guyapale for her study titled Comparison of the Nutrient Composition of African Catfish Sludge under Aerobic and Anaerobic Mineralization as Organic Fertilizer in Decoupled Aquaponics. The research study of Lee Van Cleef Labsan ranked third place with the study titled Phytobiotic Effects of Garlic, Skin, and Guava Leaf Extracts on Growth, Histology, and Molting of White Leg Shrimp, Peneus vaname. The biennial event had a total of around 300 attendees, plus nearly 1,300 online participants this year.
As the newly appointed Executive Director of NFRDI, of course, I would like to continue the Fisheries Scientific Conference. And of course, we want to innovate more so that we can have more impact to the industry. Since our target is for the science to be applied to policy and to be adopted by our stakeholders. So in the future, we would like to expand our scientific conference not only for the researchers but also for the stakeholders.